Good morning, Senior Dhanush. So it's a honor to have you here with us today. So I'm really grateful that you took the time to join with us for this interview. And we are looking forward to hearing about your journey and experience in this Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. Can you share your experience with us?
Yeah. Good morning, Snehitha. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity and let me introduce myself in brief. So, I am Dhanush, 2024 pass out from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering from London Institute of Engineering and Technology. I'm currently working as Associate Software Engineer, Salesforce Developer at Accenture, Hyderabad. Coming to my experience in Lendi, I have joined in the year 2020 in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. That was my first milestone towards my successful career. So while I was joining, I was not even aware of the college. I don't even know that there is a college named Lendi exists. I have joined there from my father. Like actually, he suggested me to join there. Few of the management members have been known to my father, so he said me to join there so that they would take care about me, so that my career would be successful. So I have stepped into Lendi, and coming to my experience, the first year was fully it went via online because we were the batch who have stepped in due post COVID. So it happened all in a virtual thing. So we didn't even have much time in college. Everything's online, and for exams we have just come to college to write it. I mean, in the offline mode. And right from our second year, we started our journey in college, and that was the first time when we have entered into the college and we had our freshers getting into the department. The way they have welcomed us was very good, and our HOD sir, Mr. Ramarao, has received all the students very well, and he has given a commitment that he would take care of each and every student so well that every student who comes out of the department of CSE would be a successful person in their career. So that he has given, and he has proven that each and every student from our batch who have come out are with good successful colors. And now coming to this ELCS lab experience. So I think you must have some questionnaires. So it would be very fine. It would be in an interactive way. So if you have any questions, I would be happy to answer.
So, as you already told us, so what's your experience in this ELCS lab and how did this help you in facing the interviews and all?
Yeah. My experience in ELCS lab, it is a vast experience of 4 years. Actually, for each and every student, it would be 3 years. I mean, ELCS lab would be introduced from your first year, right? So it would be one. Yeah, one would be descriptive. One two would be communications. Two one, two two, and three one, and three two. Hopefully, it would be the ending year of your journey in ELCS. But for me, even in my final year and in after placement, also I had a good association with the ELCS lab. So it's a vast journey for 4 years for me. Not even 4.5 years. Even after I got passed out, I used to be one of the good communicator with ELCS lab. So coming to that experience, coming to the first year, when it was our one semester was fully descriptive, and we had less activities in our lab, and that was the day one which we have entered into lab, and it was an first intro for me. Even in my school, I didn't even know that there is a lab exists known as communication lab. So when I have come to Lendi, and it was my first impression, there was a quote like, actually you guys were shifted into the new lab, but in our old block there was a old lab. I mean, now it has been used as a conference hall. So that was our English lab at that time. So when I first entered inside, there was a signboard. I mean, there was a quote which was put on the hall, aim for A++. That particular quote has created a lot of impact on me, actually. And when we entered into it, our beloved Hari sir has given a brief intro regarding the lab, the equipment, and the curriculum, course curriculum. So at the time, we used to have a very good friendly faculty. We used to have a team of around 6 to 7, including Hari sir, who was the super boss for all of us. So the thing is, there is one thing which I would like to even share. Many of them know me that I am very close to Hari sir, like very closely associated with him. But that association became with a big fight between both of us. Actually, when I was about to evaluate my manuals, there is a process, right? Like we have to take our manuals to Hari sir for his stamp and approval, so that we can attend to the examination. So when I was in my when I'm facing my first exam, I mean in 1 2 I think so, we had a lab external. We have got to introduce about the lab external exam. At the time, I as a team lead, I carried all my manuals. I mean my team manuals to Hari sir. At the time, he was in a busy work. I mean he's discussing with other faculty members. I mean our core English team regarding the curriculum. I think my time was bad. At the time, it was the first time when I interacted with Hari sir. So I have entered into the lab and I was asking his permission to come in. He asked me, for what work have you come? I said him that, like, sir, I would want your signatures on this lab manual. We have our external exam tomorrow. He said that with a smile on his face, he said that he would do it tomorrow. But at that point of time, I thought again doing it tomorrow would be a big task. So I have asked him, sir, can you please do it today? He again replied me very softly that I will do it tomorrow. But I even requested him in a way that, sir, can you please tell me the time so that I would come at your free time? So that got communicated in a wrong way at that particular time. So the first thing was I got scoldings from Hari sir that first day. So I was just fully depressed on that full day. And the next day, when I have entered into the campus, I was discussing the same with my faculty, my primary faculty, Jyotsna ma'am. So now she's not in the campus. She's not working as a faculty here. But I used to discuss it, and even with Kavya ma'am, I think so. She's currently working with you, right? Yeah. At that time, she is my secondary faculty. So I was discussing with both of them. They said me, you go talk to Hari sir regarding this, explain the thing, like what's your situation, he will surely forgive you. So when I went into his cabin, I was discussing with him, sir, like I was explaining him this was the situation, so it got miscommunicated. Would you please apologize? Would you please forgive me for this thing? I was asking his apologies. And at the time, the thing which saved me was love you, Hari sir. That particular word have saved me a lot. This was said to me by the faculty. They said me that, yeah, you could go and talk to Hari sir, and if you would be really explaining him the situation, he would surely forgive you. He's not a faculty that he would keep all things on you. So I was talking very smoothly with him, and at last I said, "Sir, I love you," and that was the main thing which have created us a very good bond. Moreover, a faculty and a student, I would say he is my father. So he have guided me in every path in my life. So that was the starting step where we started our communication. So that was the first thing. And coming to LCS lab experience in our 1 1, it was all, I mean, descriptive English. That means vocabulary, and it was a semester exam. And we got introduced to lab activities in 1 2. So the first and initial thing was our punctuality. All those things which we had to follow while attending the lab. I mean the grooming, even insert ID card, grooming, etc. Like how a student has to behave when he has to attend an interview was what taught for us in the beginning. What was taught, and the secondary thing was we are made accustomed to one of the process known as jam session. I think you must have also done, yeah, 1 minute jam session. So by that thing, the main motto of the jam session is to make sure that each and every student loses his or her fear of facing a camera. So basically, at the time when it was everything was virtual, right? It was post COVID, so everything was virtual. So Hari sir, being a faculty from English, but he has a lot of knowledge on using how tools, like each and every new tool, how it is getting emerged, and he has that lot of knowledge of using that tool efficiently to bring the good outcome. So he used to be the master of that particular thing. So he used to use an particular app named StreamYard. I think it is now being used for telecasting in YouTube Live, if at all I'm not wrong. Yeah, StreamYard. That particular thing. The first thing is a learning stage. I mean, I learned a lot from him, and that was the first stage. I have came to learn about StreamYard. So he used to use that StreamYard for telecasting all the activities in YouTube Live. So the first thing I have learned is facing a camera without any fear. Second thing is speaking in front of many people without any fear, with full of confidence, using a microphone. That boosts up a lot of energy in each and everybody. And the next session was group discussion for us, introduction of GD, like how GD would be. There were many fun tasks. I mean, many of our batchmates took TLC's lab as a burden. I think, like, not in a wrong way, but they used to take it in a negative way. I mean, like, why to do all these things? Like, they were not that free to do all these activities. So Hari sir has designed this curriculum in such a way that at the final, at the final output, when we have come out of the lab in our 3-2, he made each and every student who are not confident in 1-2 as a confident student by the end. So the curriculum was designed in such a way that each and every student got familiar with what all tools needed, how to face, how to talk in front of people, how to showcase ourselves. So this has made me very strong person. And coming to my second year experience in ELCS lab, when I have stepped into second year, fortunately, I am one of the person who have got associated closely with Hari sir due to National Service Scheme, that is NSS. At that time, he is the program officer for us, so I am very fortunate to be a NSS lead under his guidance. Hari sir used to be the program officer for Lendi as well as he is the district program officer. I mean, all other colleges which are under Vijayanagaram district, all the POs used to report to Hari sir as a district program officer. So he used to take care of each and every college NSS activity along with us. So every time, and he used to speak with me, he used to say me one example. Like our college activity should be showcased in such a way that each and every other college should take us as an inspiration because he is the district program officer. So he has to do a lot. And it is not he saying that he is a district program officer, but fortunately, I had an good opportunity in participating in one of the most prestigious camp, that is NIC camp, that is National Integration Camp. So it was my luck, and luck favored to me with help of Hari sir. Actually, at the time of COVID, there were two opportunities given. I mean, in the 2019 and 2020, the NIC camp was stopped due to this mass gathering. There were some protocols to follow. So in 2022, when it came to 2022, the central government has decided to give opportunity for two times. I mean, in the same year, there were two camps simultaneously conducted to cover 2019 as well as 2020. So the thing is, when this happened, I had another batch as my seniors. I mean, Kurada Nikhil, I think you are familiar with him. He is one of the good NSS candidate and he is a successful senior for me. Even I have done the case study with him only. Kurada Nikhil was my strongest motive actually. He used to be my biggest support system for everything. Kurada Nikhil has been nominated for one NIC camp. I mean, it happened in Hyderabad, and I am nominated as an another candidate for NIC camp which held in Raipur, Chhattisgarh. So actually, there is a selection process. The selection process is so simple. I mean, there will be a scrutiny. Like all NSS volunteers who wanted to participate should come into a scrutiny online scrutiny platform and have to showcase their skills. So fortunately, there Hari sir was the main support system for me even. Like he was the main jury member, and all other candidates I mean, all other jury members who have joined there would give Hari sir the most important, I mean, the highest priority because he has that skill of knowing what is good and what is bad, and he has that skill of selecting who is fit to represent their state. So fortunately, I am one of the candidate who got that opportunity, and from all over from Andhra Pradesh, there are only 10 students selected, and I am one representing the three cities, that is Visakhapatnam, Srikakulam, and Vijayanagaram. So at that time, he has motivated me a lot. He even spoke with my parents, taking permission from my parents that I want Dhanush to represent there. And he has even taken one more step forward and have come to my HOD sir, taking permission. Hari sir has forwarded a letter to my HOD sir asking for permission. Like I need 1 week of leave so that I would participate there. At that time, I had my mid examination, so HOD sir didn't like he was like, why you have to skip all these exams? Why can't you go after this? So Hari sir has taken an initiative on behalf of me. He has forwarded a letter to the department requesting to conduct the mid examinations after NIC camp. So everything was made easy by Hari sir only for me. He has made everything. He has taken permission even from my parents, and at last I would go there. And that 10 days of camp has given me a vast experience for me. Like it was like a complete journey, best part of life I could say, because I have to go there, I have to mingle with 10 people from other cities from Andhra, and I have to with all those people as a team. I have to represent my state Andhra Pradesh there, and that particular campus taught me wide range of varieties of people, like how people mindset is, how we have to mingle. I have met there all over people who have come from 17 states from India, people from Chhattisgarh, people from Madhya Pradesh, people from Gujarat, people from Punjab, people from Telangana. and people from Haryana, all northern and south states. People have come there, all NSS volunteers who have showcased their skill like me. So the thing is, I got habituated to speak in English and Telugu, but I'm not that familiar with Hindi. So I have to travel there and learn Hindi at least to survive. I mean, Raipur, Chhattisgarh was a place where people only know Hindi, like their native language is Hindi. So that was my first task, like understanding Hindi and communicating in Hindi is a bigger task for me. So in those 10 days, the thing what I have done is first I have used my Google at least to translate what those people are speaking. The funniest thing is one day we have taken out for an excursion. I mean, all these people are taken for an excursion in Raipur. So we were all fed up in that hot sun and I would like to purchase a cool drink. So hopefully to ask that cool drink, that shopkeeper didn't understand my language. I was asking him in English, I need a cool drink. He didn't get what I was saying. I didn't get what he is communicating. So the thing which I have used is Google. I have opened a picture of thumbs up. I have showed him, I want this. He has taken that bottle and given me, and he was telling me 20 rupees in Hindi. I couldn't understand his meaning. Again, I used to ask him. He typed in his notepad and he have shown me that it's 20 and I have paid. So this was my first task. So the next 9 days in that camp, I took help of other my friends. I mean, other candidates who have come there, like participants who know Hindi and who can even understand English. So they become my moderator. They taught me basic Hindi, like how to talk, how to at least understand Hindi. So that was one of the first thing I have achieved. And second thing was exploring all wide range of cultures. So this has given me a vast experience, like how India is secular and integral, like showing our integrity. We are all one, maybe parted by states, but we are all Indians. So that is what NIC camp has made me, and that was the opportunity given by Hari sir and with support of ELCS lab, because all my faculty have trained me in such a way that I would give the best output representing the state Andhra Pradesh, and I have done well. I have returned successfully, and there was a good welcome from teaming ELCS lab for me. Uh, and coming to my third year experience of ELCS lab, we have come into the core part. I mean, we have come into the way of placements. I mean, the time of placements have started for us in the third year, first semester. So we have to go through all these activities like group discussions, debates, jam sessions, and the main thing which I would tell you is the red book Word Power Made Easy, which has been the strongest support for us. Like Hari sir always used to ask us to carry that red book along with us with the manual. Whenever we used to forget that red book, that handbook, we used to get punishment. Like it was a sweet punishment. We used to donate something from all of our team to LCS lab, and that that collective amount was utilized by Hari sir to purchase something which is useful for the lab, and he used to even keep it. He used to give us a name like this batch, this team has purchased this for the LCS lab. So that would be a sweetest punishment for us. So I was one of the candidates who used to always forget that red book and get scoldings from Hari sir as well as our faculty. So I remember that very well. That red book has given me a lot of vast experience in learning new words, at least for my campus placements. I mean, in campus recruitment placements, we had a process of writing a written examination. So in that written examination, half of the part used to be carried by English vocabulary. I mean, the new words and their meanings. It used to be in multiple choice questions. So getting new words and getting familiar to it just before the day of exam would not be that easy task, right? So we made habituated to learn at least three new words every day using that red book. We used to look at the word, easy words. We used to know the meaning and we used to use it in our daily conversation so that it in our mind. So this has made us very familiar with all the new words. And I used to even maintain a book. I used to write the meaning of the book. I used to highlight those things, and I used to use that in a daily conversation. For me, I don't know, it was a boon or a curse. When I was into NSS, the main thing was I used to lead all those candidates. I mean, my fellow volunteers. So there was I used to got a lot of chance of communicating. I mean, I got a very good time of sharing my knowledge with each and everybody and getting insights. So in that gap, I used to develop all the skills, and even Hari sir used to correct me in each and everything. Like a few times, I used to even speak in Telugu with Hari sir, and he still used to correct me. in such a way that he really made me a very good candidate, like a good student while I came out. So in 3-1 it was the thing, and 3-2 we had personal interviews. I mean mock interviews. And the main best part of ELCS lab is the way the curriculum is designed, the way the manuals are designed, even the topics which they have given for practice. I think you must have faced some group discussions, right, by this time.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
there would be
Yes.
simple topics like expectation, skills, happiness. There would be some easy topics like what is what. Like if you are in this situation, how could you expect? How could you showcase yourself? If this is the situation, how can you represent? So these topics have made me very familiar. I should share this experience for sure. This credit should be given to Hari sir only. In my 3-1, for my external lab examination, there was a topic given. I didn't remember the exact topic, but fortunately or unfortunately, the next day I had my first campus interview. That is in Vinyu LSI. Now it is the company has changed its name into Mindex 360. Yeah, Mindex 360. So that was my first interview, and that particular company concentrates a lot on communication rather than technical skills. They need people who communicate effectively with the clients. So that is the main thing which is going to carry, right? Apart from technical skills, the way you speak, the way you showcase yourself, and the way you convey the client would give you the better good things. So they used to look for candidates who used to give more value for communication. So even the placement team has well known about me that I am one of the good communicator. I used to spend a lot of my time, even getting out of all the core subject classes, I used to spend a lot of time in ELCS lab. I used to spend time with Hari sir and with my faculty members, developing all the skills. Even I had a very good time with each and every faculty. Like there was no primary and secondary. Each and every faculty taught me something unique. So I had that very good bond in ELCS lab, and I'm always welcome to ELCS lab. Whether it might be our class or not. I used to go inside very freely, and I used to talk with them, and I used to learn a lot of things. So this has made me very easy. And there is a round in that exam after I have cleared my written examination somehow. And the second thing was, the main thing, filtration, was GD, group discussion, which happened in 3 rounds. And I am the candidate who cleared all those 3 rounds within 5 minutes. I mean, the topics were
Oh,
the same topics which I have practiced in my LCS lab book. All those 3 topics were highlighted in that manual. Like it took one day for that GD to get completed. Like the recruiters, they are a team of 10 who have come here. All those 10 candidates they have chosen, they have divided all of us into 10 members, like 10 members each as a one team. Like that, they have divided all the shortlisted candidates, and they have conducted GD for the whole day. There were 10 batches, like that 10 into 10, there were 100 people, and out of 100, they have to shortlist only 20 members for the interview. So that would be a very difficult task, and they used to filter it using group discussion. They used to like specify and concentrate on very fine topics, like the gestures, like while talking, are you facing with your fellow mate or not, the hand movements, the gestures, your smile, your attire, like even though others are speaking, are you listening it or not, like even noting the points of your peer fellow mates who are discussing, there will be also an add-on point. So each and everything was calculated. I don't even know this how a professional GD looks like. So that was my first experience when I was into my campus placements. Those recruiters, each and every recruiter used to stand in back of each and every candidate. And I had a recruiter standing back of me. She was noting each and every point, my gesture, my way of smiling, the way I have initiated, the way I have spoken, the way I have concluded the topic, the way I have even taken the topic, the depth I have put. Even while I'm noting the points, while my fellow interviewers were telling about those points, I was noting all those in a paper. So that was given, that all things have given me an extra add-on point. And the thing is, initiation. Taking an initiation is the first thing. So I have taken that initiation because I had no fear in facing all those people, because I have trained very well in ELCS lab. That was my biggest support. So I have taken initiative even in my GD1, in my GD2, and in my GD3. And the particular main HR, the manager who is recruiting, he asked me to, okay, Dhanush, can you please be on mute? That means he has got enough skill that he wanted from me. So he wanted to give chance to others to speak. So that was his thing. He asked me to, can you please be on mute? You are done. You are selected. You be on mute. I would try to take skill from another candidate. So that is what happened. And out of happiness, I have cleared all the rounds. And that my HR round was the final thing that would happen on the next day. So after clearing GD, I was the first candidate who got shortlisted for HR. And out of happiness, I went to Hari sir and Team English and I have shared with them. Telling that all these topics which they have printed in the manual were the GD topics for me in the campus interview. So I have practiced many times there. So I got many new points. I didn't even take time to speak. Like they have given me 5 minutes of time to create new points. They have said me. That hiring manager has said us, I'll give you 5 minutes of time. Take your time, note down some points and speak. I didn't even take a second. I started. I took the initiation and I was the candidate who started taking the topic forward because I had that grip, I had that knowledge because I have practiced it very well in the ELCS lab. So that is what I can say. Like how ELCS lab had created a good foundation for me to become a successful person. I may or may not have cleared that interview. That is secondary. But I have given my 100% best due to ELCS lab. I could surely say the first step which I have taken in my career was with the only support of ELCS lab, the strongest foundation they have given me. So the curriculum was designed in such a way that each and every student gets habituated and to certain things that a fresher needs, a job seeker needs, or a IT company or an MNC needs. That is what the skill, apart from technical skills, the soft skills which we need are being trained by LCS Lab in these 3 semesters very well. And I would wholeheartedly appreciate the efforts that are being put by whole team English, team LCS Lab till now. They have been teaching each and everything to you. And even I have seen few new activities like you people are doing very well in Resolendi. You people are doing very well in creating short stories. There are I still watch your YouTube channel when I take time. I mean, in the weekends I used to see the YouTube channels and the activities. It was like very good. I think you people have got a good chance and with one of the good equipment and good lab. We were when the new lab was opening, no, I was speaking with Hari sir regarding this. Sir, why would you have not put this when we were studying? We would have enjoyed a lot. He said me that yeah, it was a bit late, but you people have got very good platform to showcase all your skills, to showcase yourself, to build yourself as a good job seeker. So I would heartfully appreciate Team ELCS Lab for training me and for putting me front in front of all the people as a successful thing. So still you have any questions? Like if you let me
Yeah.
go speaking, I think you had few questionnaires, so that would be good if it would be a question and answer type of thing.
So, as I listened your all throughout story, for me, like I was thinking that Harisa was the biggest support for you, right?
Yeah.
And for something, Harisa would share so many stories about you with us.
Hmm.
So it would be like really great. And
Actually, there was a funny moment which I would also share. Like, and right from my first year till final year, every time me and I, like, I had a very less rapport with my father. Basically, male candidates don't talk much with their father, right? So whenever even we used to talk very less. The topic should be about Hari sir. Like my father used to ask me, every time you go, you organize events, you go here and there, you go that and this. When would you concentrate on your studies and when would you get a job? This is what my father asks me. I don't blame him, but as a parent, he want to see me successful. So out of that fear, he used to ask me, and I used to say him, "You're not supporting me." Hari sir used to support me a lot. Like he's like my father. He's giving me the biggest support. And every time when I used to talk with my father, no, he used to communicate the same with Hari sir. He used to tell him that my son is not at all bothering me as a father. He's keeping you as a father only. So that was the thing, the biggest support I have got from Hari sir. He used to be more than he used to be like a father to me. Like he used to treat me like that as his child. Apart from Kirti, he used to treat each and every student as his own daughter or his own son, and he used to give the biggest support. And for him, for me at least, he is the biggest support. So that is what Hari sir is for me.
they told him that you are treating him as a father, then I can tell one thing. Harisa would be flattered by listening that.
This happened
So
actually. This was my personal experience. Yeah.
so could you please share your experience like in face-to-face interviews?
Hmm.
I mean, like, yeah,
Okay,
in
okay.
HR round.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So coming to the recruitment process for each and every company, the process may vary. I mean, I would give you a common blueprint. Like for any company, this would be the common blueprint. The first thing is your resume screening. Screening test means resume. So that would be the biggest thing. I think in this semester you would have been included to prepare a resume and print us a hard copy and attach it to ELCS lab manual for correction. So that would be the task. Yeah. So what I suggest you is prepare a good resume which is ATS free. I mean, there is a software named ATS tracker. I think you are familiar of ATS, right? It is an AI tool which generates or which scans the resume within seconds and get filtered. Giving you a, use case study like a scenario. Consider a company X is hiring 20 people. They wanted only 20 people, but the candidates who have applied for the 20 position may be 20,000 because there is a huge competition outside. So recruiter or the HR don't have the time to manually check each and every 20,000 resumes, right? So instead of that, they use a tool named ATS free resume tracker. That particular AI tool, what it does is whenever you consider you have applied to that role, okay, and I am recruiting you. So instead of viewing your resume manually, what I do is I'm recruiting for a position named as soft skills trainer, for example. So
Okay.
what I'll do is I'll give a prompt to that AI tool saying that I need candidates who had a skill related to soft skills. Soft skill trainer. A soft skill trainer need to be proficient in English, good communication, good vocabulary. Those are some examples. I'm just giving you a thing example. Okay. So
Okay.
I would give that skills, that particular skill set candidates only I want to recruit. So what that AI does is it just scans your resume and just see whether that particular word is put in your resume or not. I mean keywords, soft skills, vocabulary, communication, leadership, teamwork. These are some of the keywords which come under soft skills, right? So if at all that particular keywords are put in your resume, automatically it would first shortlist. I mean the screening, it would
Yeah.
shortlist and consider you as a candidate who's eligible for that particular position. That is what the AI tool does. And for filtering, what people do is, as a fresher with lack of knowledge, what people do is they prepare a common resume and they upload the same for each and every company and they don't even get shortlisted. The main thing is, this is what is happening in the background. People don't look manually at your resume until and unless you go to the last round of the company. Initially, if you want to get shortlisted even for your written examination, your resume should be tailored according to that company's job description. I think you're familiar what is job description. I mean, if some
Yes.
X company is hiring, they would give you a job description, some skill set, right? They require this skill set and this experienced candidates in this particular field. So once you have to read the job description, and according to the job description, you have to change your resume. Consider Microsoft hires you for only Azure. You have to put all the skills that are relevant to Azure in your resume. And it would be an add-on point if you have a Microsoft certification in Azure. That would be a biggest add-on. So that the ATS free resume tracks, it sees that you have skills related to Azure, as well as you have done some extra effort clearing the certification which others have not done. So it would be a 500 plus advantage for you getting selected or getting shortlisted. So that is what I'm saying. For consider Accenture, it is hiring for some fresher, entry level software engineer. It needs skill like Python, DBMS, Java, and some communication skills. So you have to change the resume. You should not upload the resume which you have uploaded for Microsoft, saying Azure and Microsoft. Accenture doesn't need that. It would be an add-on advantage that you have done Microsoft certification, but Accenture doesn't need Azure. It needs an entry level candidate. I think you are on mute. I couldn't hear you, Snehitha. You are speaking?
Yeah, I'm speaking.
Ah,
Can
yeah,
you
yeah.
hear
Now
me
it's
now?
audible. Yeah, now it's audible. Yeah, fine. So what Accenture does is it looks for an entry level candidate. So if you put that particular skill, no, it will shortlist you. That is what I'm saying. The first thing is it will shortlist. So your resume will get shortlisted, and the next step of mail you will be getting is your written examination. That would be the first step in your campus placement. In your written examination, it would be, I think you guys are familiar with your CRT classes, which are being conducted by team training and placements, right? So yeah. In those CRT classes, that written examination is all your analytical, logical thinking. I mean, your skills. What is that called? Skill, verbal skill,
Mm.
reasoning, aptitude. That is what which is been tested. So I think our training and placement cell might have given you a good training. I think that training would have even helped me a lot. That has given me a 70% confidence in clearing my exam, and rest 30 would be full my depends on my communication skill, and that is built by ELCS lab. So I would surely recommend you to please get familiar with all those aptitude topics, because you may be very good in communicating as far as I know, but to show that skill in HR, you have to clear your first round. That is your written examination. So you even need the skill in your analytical skills. So please be familiar with all those topics. Get trained, practice as much as possible so that you can do well. I think you will be even conducted mock examinations when you enter into your placement season. So team play training and placements will make you very familiar with all those things. It would be in a path they would be taking you into each and everything. So apart from that, what I would say you is start tailoring your resume. That is what I'm telling you. So while preparing resume, use Google or use your OpenAIs like ChatGPT or Gemini. You had a lot of things right available.
AI.
Yeah, yeah, many AI tools. So what you do is give a prompt to ChatGPT asking for give me ATS free resume template from scratch for a fresher, which would shortlist
Oh,
for each and every company. Just give a raw prompt. It would give you what is what. Like you will at least know what is an ATS free resume. Many people, what they do is they design their resume as a poster design. It would not give a good impact, actually, if you ask me. It is fine designing your resume, keeping your picture, highlighting it, giving some designs, and showing your designing skill is fine. But when it comes to a, resume screening, this AI tool which I am telling you would prefer a neat and clean resume that is prepared in Microsoft Word, like just a document which we prepare, that would be preferable. So after this session, kindly look into what is an ATS free resume and how would you prepare it. I would even share you some links for preparing your resume. So once look at it, you should know about what is what. Like you're not still a small kid to get it spoon fed, right? So you had that knowledge and
yes,
you can use other resources and get what is good and what is bad. So once you look at that particular thing and you have to prepare your resume, that is what I can suggest you for resume preparation. After that comes your written examination, right? Thing is, you have to clear your written exam. So after that,
written exam.
on the company, you would have some technical things. I mean, technical rounds to clear, technical interviews. That is based on your core subjects, that is CSC subjects or other branch related things. And after that, finally, you have your HR. That is the main thing which you would uh, clear that in order to get a job. So clearing a HR round or a managerial round or a behavioral round is somewhat difficult. So these three rounds basically what they concentrate is on all the behavior aspects of how a person is behaving, like the way you enter into the interview panel, the way you groom yourself, the way you present yourself, the way you speak, the way you greet. Even each and every aspect, like your personal traits, would be taken by the interviewer from you. So they don't expect anything and everything from you because you are a fresher, right? So you are not yet trained. So they don't expect everything and anything. They'll just expect one thing from you. Is what they wanted to expect is, are you trainable or are you coachable? That is what they expect. I mean, you don't even know what is what. So they just want to hire a candidate who can be trained, who can be modulated, who can be turned like into a way in which what they wanted the people to be like. I mean, if they wanted to put you in a project which is related to Python, they will put you training in Python and they'll put you into a project related to that. So they would make sure that you're trainable or not. Like if at all they deliver some training, are you able to take it or not? That is what they basically look in HR. So what you have to do is you have to develop your skill in such a way that you would showcase yourself as a trainable candidate. Like you should look to them in such a way that even though this particular candidate do not have any expected skill, if she is trained, she can surely work for our company. That is what the thing impression that you have to give to an interviewer, so that in a fresher level they would surely hire you. for maximum of the companies. So that is the thing which.
As you, Hmm. As you said that a person should be more flexible so that he can adapt to any situation, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That is the
So
main thing
last
they
but
even
not
look at.
least,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, sure. Yeah.
right, you can continue.
Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So last but not least, I just want to ask a question. So who is Dhanush before joining Lendi and after passing out from Lendi?
Okay, this would be a very difficult question to answer. So, speaking frankly, Dhanush before Lendi is a candidate who had least concentration on career, least concentration on studies, full concentration on serving people. Like right from my childhood, I am brought up in a particular situation or in an area, or I don't know why things has happened in such a way that I was very connected to people. I means the thing is, my mindset was developed in such a way that if at all something goes opposite to the constitution, I would like to question. So that is what in that situation I have been brought up. So right from my childhood, I used to spend a lot of my time in learning what is what, seeing what is what in society, and getting connected to society most of the time. So that is what Dhanush before Lendi, and Dhanush joining after Lendi was a candidate who was forced to get into CSC. After that, he is trained to be a software engineer. After that, he is trained to be a leader. He is trained to be a good student. And he is also trained to be a good software engineer. And after getting out of Lendi, Dhanush is now a successful software engineer working in an MNC as well as leading a good team. That is what me before and me after. So there is a lot of transformation me entering into Lendi because Lendi has given me a lot, mainly LCS lab. So all those leadership skills and etc. etc. The every scratch foundation was given to me strongly in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology from the platform of NSS. So that I would really not regret in life for choosing that. So that has really made me a successful person today up to now, and hope so the future goes well. So that is what I can tell you.
So are there any insights that you give me for my better success or something?
Yeah, sure. As I've previously mentioned, for your career start to kick off in your career as a fresher, the thing you need is you should be flexible, you should be adaptable, you should be trainable and coachable. So this is what the skill you have to learn and showcase in front of a candidate so that he would don't even test your technical skill too much. If you don't even have that knowledge, he would think that you're a candidate who can be trained because like we are humans, we don't know everything, right? We should learn each and everything. So in order to learn, you have to show that skill of learning, that ease of enthusiasm towards learning. If you showcase that skill, no, they would surely take. That is what I can tell you. The second thing, most and important thing is if you lack in your technical skill, you should be very strong at your communication skill at least. Even HOD sir many times said me that me personally, me in the sense Dhanush. So you always lag in technical, but you'd surely crack each and every interview with your talking skills. I mean, that way I behave. So that has become one of the biggest, strongest support for me. That is the add-on skill which I have. Even though if I'm lagging in some technical skills, no, I could manage the interviewer in such a way that I could showcase that I'm able to learn. Even if at all I don't know that particular topic, no, I would tell him that I would eager to learn it afterwards. I would get it trained and I would let you know soon. So this type of mentality or attitude shows the interviewer or HR who is recruiting you that you would become a good employee in future for that company also. So you should become an asset to that company as well, because hiring a fresher itself means that that particular company who has given you the first opportunity has given you the first opportunity to grow in your life. Actually, it is your first stepping stone towards success. So you should be always a good asset to your company. So that is what I meant. These skills are sufficient, and I would surely recommend you to please be very thorough with all the activities that are been given in the curriculum of your ELCS lab, as well as your technical skills are also required, which will be trained in your CRT classes. So just giving your solid efforts, following the plan and schedule that is given by the college would be the sufficient thing that I would let you know. And even you see many placement offers of your seniors or super seniors, how the college is putting all their efforts in bringing good opportunities. And I'm very much happy even hearing that our college have cracked has a tier one college in NBA. So that would be a very good news. And this thing getting tier one would give a good opportunities to even our college. Like very big companies might have also visit and give the opportunity for our students to showcase their skills. So according to the current trend, I suggest you to please update yourself, even your soft skills and even your technical skills are much needed. So because you can see the situation, right, everything is getting automated due to AI. So AI is getting humans replaced, it is making layoffs. So if you have that skill updated whenever it is possible, try to update about gen AI, try to update about prompt engineering, try to update about cloud computing, or else quantum computing. That is the next source of I mean the decade. Quantum computing would be the biggest source now. So like blockchain. So just get updated. I don't ask you to deeply dive into those skills, but at least getting updated would give you a good exposure towards IT industry, and you would surely survive. And I would wish you all the best for your successful career. And thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much. Before entering to this interview, I came here with lots of questions, but you didn't give me that chance to ask you. You covered each and every portion of that. So I just want to show my gratitude. Thank you so much for your time and your valuable insights. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a good time.